Hello, my chicken sense friends. It is my 30th day of Inspirational July, and my quote for today is, "Your originality is where your beauty begins." And since I missed yesterday, my quote for yesterday is, "Believe you can, and you're halfway there," by Theodore Roosevelt. And yesterday was a really hard day for me to swallow. If you're around the Illinois area or keep up with anything in Illinois, you know that they canceled youth sports yesterday. And my two 13-year-olds are heavily involved in soccer and my girl in softball as well. So it was a heartbreaking day for me. So that second quote is for them. If they believe in themselves, they're halfway there. Luckily, we're only in 8th grade and we're not in high school, so it's not detrimental. It could be a lot worse. But it's heartbreaking to hear that their year is going to be impacted like this. And then to fathom that they're canceling sports that are outdoors and still having kids go to school indoors is just hard for me to wrap my brain around. But we're not going to really go there. Too much argument and discourse and everything else happening with those that we're not opening up that rabbit hole or can of worms today. So, but with your originality is where your beauty begins. I have some fun stuff to talk about there. I have my fragrance flower. So this is the original fragrance flower. They came out with a new one. I don't even remember the name, but if you check out my webpage, it's on there. It has, instead of all of the petals, it actually has like a bigger petal around the outside. It's really pretty. I'm excited to get one in. So my fragrance flowers I decorate because I love for all of them all to be original. They are very pretty bright white, don't get me wrong. And like I showed in my video the other day, they're all handcrafted. And so they each have their own individuality, which is really cool. But what I did was I took a Sharpie and I just went along the edges, both the front or the tops and the bottoms, and then I just took a little dab and dabbed the tips of them orange. And check her out. So 36 hours, all the Sharpie seeps, and now I'm getting it all over my hands. But she's falling. There goes some of my oil. How sad. That's okay. But she is beautiful. So my first one I had, it was before school got out, so I would say in May, beginning of May, but May. And I decorated it and I put it up and everything else, and it is still in my bathroom, and every time I sit on the toilet I still smell my Amazon rain. There is literally only like this much oil down in the bottom, but it still gets the fragrance across. So that part's pretty cool. And then you can decorate them however you want. The last one I did purple and green because that's my two favorite colors. This one I went with orange and yellow because they just go together a little bit better. And it's beautiful. I love it. And so you can really do anything you want with these. Some people put food coloring in the oil, and that makes it so there's no white on your flower at all. The food coloring soaks all the way up and colors the whole flower. There's just so many endless possibilities. And next month, starting August 1st, they go on sale. Not even on sale, they just go down to a lower price. So instead of $18, they're only $16, and that's for both styles. So that's really cool. So definitely check out my website after August 1st and grab yourself one. They are well worth it. They're a lot of fun. It's a fun family project. And then on top of it, you get your smell good, and it lasts for a while, all day long. I've been fighting with a wasp out here all morning, so hopefully that's not the same one. So the night before last, I had a traumatic experience for my pullets. The neighbor was walking away after visiting with me on my front porch, and his little lovely puppy Daisy May that I just love so much. She's not a puppy, she's just as old as Pae Pae, but she's small. So I consider her a puppy. but so they were visiting with us, and when walking away, Pae Pae always follows them home. And when Jimmy goes into the doghouse, all the pullets go out, just because, you know, they run from Jimmy. It's what they do. And Caw-caw was apparently in the back, and she couldn't get out. And somehow she decided she was going to stick her head through the gate to try to get out. I think there's an opening in the back that sometimes they can fit through, but Caw-caw's gotten a little big, and I don't think she can fit through it anymore. But Pae Pae somehow got her head in her mouth. So I was so lucky that Josh was back there, because I was sitting on my front porch where I couldn't see it, and I could hear the commotion and got up, but I couldn't get there quick enough. And Josh was back there and got Pae Pae off of Caw-caw immediately. And I'm pretty sure Pae Pae was playing, because there was just a little bit of blood on Caw-caw's eyebrow, and I'm pretty sure if Pae Pae was out to get her, she would have got her, because she got one of the pullets at the very beginning. When they first started getting outside. It was a very heartbreaking day, but she got in a lot of trouble for that, and since then she's been very good, and she just kind of wants to chase them when they run, but she gets excited because they're excited. So it was a rough day for me yesterday. I was dealing with that and just kind of the pain of that, and then I saw all the stuff with the kids and was getting ready to post my video, and I just didn't have the motivation to do it. So we all have our bad days, and that's okay. We just got to pick ourselves up, and tomorrow is a new day. Oh, there's that wasp. It's not sitting on me. Not today, sir. Not today, sir. Go away. Not doing it. But yes, so I have a video of Caw-caw afterwards, and all the pullets coming out of the beans where they're hiding and eating their grain, and me checking out Caw-caw and making sure that she's okay. And then they went to town on the grass with their grain afterwards. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm glad that everything has settled down around here and is back to normal. The rain has stopped. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a decent time today. Maybe I'll be able to get in my shorts and out of my jeans, but it sure felt nice to be in jeans this morning. I enjoy the cool weather. So I hope everyone has a great day. Don't forget to get on and get those items that are being discontinued. You literally have today and tomorrow, and they will no longer be available. So time is running out. Have a great one. So I put the grain in the grass. This is so funny. They definitely know how to dig like the big chickens. Unfortunately, I did this in the neighbor's yard, so they were tearing up the neighbor's grass. Here's really good grass. It'll grow back really fast. But we are getting as deep as we can to dig up all those little seeds. Little scavengers. You would think they weren't fed. Yeah, even little Clay's doing it. What, Clay Tina? What's funny is this one is definitely sticking his neck out. Let's see if it will do any sugar here. Stick the neck out, like we talked about yesterday. You think there's something in there? There's not. It's all in the grass. This one's gonna see if I get anything off my dress. Sorry, babe. And it's so funny, they're gonna get every bit of seed off this ground. So I just had something very traumatizing happen. The neighbor and his dog was walking away, and my dog followed him. And Pae Pae got caught by the neck. And thank God that my neighbor was out there and got control of Pae Pae. And got her to let go, and Caw-caw's not okay. Caw-caw is okay, obviously, as you can tell. Yeah, she is just fine, thank goodness. But that's why it's nice to have good neighbors. We're lucky that even though we're in the country, there is one house that's close to us. And the guy is just awesome. It helps, for sure.
he comes over and visits with his dog, and I'm sure that's why Pae Pae was walking that way, was to go visit. But she sure saw him probably saw Caw-caw get excited and thought it was something she was interested in. So she's on groundation in the house right now. She's in trouble. So after it all happened, it was really funny because all the pullets took off into the beans. They were like, we're scared, we're gonna go disappear, and literally they're now the size that you can't see them when they're in the beans. So now they at least have a safety place to go to get away from her. But now I feel bad for all the bad things I said about Caw-caw because I almost lost her. Break my heart. Aww. She's still stinking. Look at her. She's eating all the grass. The rest of them are worried about seeds over here, talking and squawking about seeds. Caw-caw is just terrified. Give me some grass, give me something to feed my belly. I don't want to go back over by the chicken pen and I'm hungry because I'm scared.